It was a question sent in by email to coalition leaders about their vision for the tax regime. Brigadier David Granger said, among other measures, APNU-AFC will pursue the establishment of a tax reform commission.
With a view to raising the income tax threshold, and in other words, reducing the PAYE as well, reducing the VAT, and both parties have committed to that. And of course, as far as vehicles are concerned, this is not something that has been discussed among the coalition partners at the present time, but we are very likely to reduce the tariff on new vehicles and increase the tariff on old vehicles. Old vehicles with old tires have very short and messy careers.
Granger told the large audience that the tax issue had been examined before by the APNU and the AFC in the 10th Parliament, but the government failed to heed the advice of the majority.
We have made proposals for the raising of the income tax threshold, which affects the PAYE, and we have been told by the executive that they were setting up a tax reform commission. This was told to us in January, February 2012, and yet we are still to see that commission.
When asked whether the coalition is considering a particular benchmark for the PAYE and VAT, Granger responded.
As you know, the coalition only signed its accord on the 14th of February, and some of these decisions have not been made collectively, and I would not like to make an announcement now in the absence of my partners.
Mrs. Cathy Hughes of the Alliance for Change advocated that under the coalition, the plan is to provide tax incentive to employers who provide daycare services for their employees.
When we talk about the tax system, we certainly were looking at increasing, or rather the introduction and advocating for the introduction of lower interest rates for female-headed households, and also for individuals that are buying their home for the first time. And that would be lower interest rates at financial institutions.
The coalition's prime ministerial candidate, Moses Nagamutu, was slated to accompany Brigadier Granger at the forum, but coalition insiders said Mr. Nagamutu was kept away by unforeseen circumstances. Andrew Weeks, HGP Nightly News.